Okay, I have this thing all opened up, and these transistors, this is the circuit that runs the function motor, and this resistor right here is a 22 ohm resistor. It feeds 22 volts to this circuit, and of course this resistor is open, and that's what's wrong. Apparently the drag on that motor, this resistor is a fusing resistor, acts like a fuse opens up. I'll check all these transistors and a few other parts, but I'm sure that replacing this resistor is probably going to fix this machine. We'll see. Okay, I replaced this belt, although I'm going to have to order the right belt. That belt that I have on there is just a tad tight, and I think I need a looser belt, but it'll be good enough for now to test this thing. I've also replaced the open 22 ohm resistor, and so the next step is to see if this will go into the load position when I power it. So we're going to power it up, and there we got a flashing L, which means that everything looks like it's going to be ready to test this with a disc in it. So that's my next test. We shut her off, and the function motor is running fine. That 22 ohm resistor fixed that problem. So now I'm going to see if this thing will actually play a CED disc. Let's see if it does. Okay, I've got this thing ready to load a disc, and I have a little monitor or a little television on it. It's not really a monitor because this thing is only has an RF modulator in it, but let's see if well, it didn't load the disc. So something's not quite right. Try it one more time. Well, I think what's wrong is it's not pushing the caddy in far enough, so I'm going to have to see if I could fix that. Problem is the loading or the function motor or something doesn't seem to have quite enough gumption to take it all the way to detach the caddy. So I'm going to try to do it manually. Okay. And the disc is spinning. And let's see what we get. Are we going to get anything? Maybe not. Oh, there we go. Well, this thing works. Boy, that's a terrible transfer for this movie. One of my favorite science fiction movies from the 50s. I have a very, very good transfer on a DVD, but this one looks pretty original, like they didn't do any restoration. Maybe not. I don't know. Anyways, so far I guess this thing is working. I'll play around with it a little bit, but I think I've actually gotten this thing to be functioning after all these many years. Okay, I'm going to try another disc. I'm going to see if this thing, I still think it needs some work in the loading mechanism. You have to remember that this thing probably has not played a disc I'm thinking since maybe 1990, 91, it has not played a disc. So let's try this Star Trek disc. There we go, it's loaded. And let's see what we get this time. Looks pretty good. You know, for an old piece of very strange technology, this thing works pretty good. Little video noise, but considering the media, it works actually remarkably well for what it is. Picture looks a little noisy. I don't know, that stylus I would think is pretty good yet.
Coming up on it fast, sir.
But I would say that at this point, I'm going to consider this thing fixed, although, like I say, the loading mechanism needs a little help to get it. It also needs, I need to get another belt for it. The belt that I have is a little bit tight. I need to get the proper size belt. So I think I've got this thing fixed. Thanks a lot for watching.